Everyone thinks buying an RV, hooking up to your trailer, heading down to the campsite, parking, paying for the campsite, setting up your campsite, that's all there is to camping. But I'm going to tell you what, there's some hidden and unexpected expenses that can sneak up on you and bust your budget. Well, I'm here to tell you about 11 unexpected expenses or hidden expenses that you maybe weren't aware of and that every RVer and every traveler should know about before they hit the road. Stick around because I guarantee you one of these is something you had not thought of. So, by the way, I'm Chuck with Lake to Lake. Let's get started. Here we go. Number one, maintenance costs. Now, maintenance costs, I struggle with maintenance costs a little bit because number one, I do all mine myself. But if you had to pay somebody to do them, you're looking at $100, $200, $300 an hour. You have maintenance items like tires, slides, a leaky roof, a piece of trim comes off. Those things, they all add up. So I'm going to put that maintenance budget, if you do it yourself and maybe a few things, you pay about $500 a year. Number two, propane. I know propane doesn't sound like a lot. It costs me about $30 to take my propane tanks down to Tractor Supply and get them filled up. But if I do that 4 times a year, that's $120. And if you're going to camp out when it's cold or cool and you're going to use propane for cooking, then, I'd say 4 times is not out of reason. So anyway, just budget it. That's all I'm saying. Fuel. My truck is a diesel, and right now diesel runs about $3.24 a gallon. So I get about 22 miles a gallon on the road without my trailer. But you know what? With my trailer, I only get about 10, between 10 and 11. So we're going to say 10. So if I got a couple thousand miles of pulling my RV planned out for the year, 2,000 miles at 33 cents a mile, that's $660. It adds up. Believe me, I know, my pocketbook knows. Registration and title and license. That's just a fact of life. Here in Canada, it's costing about $200, and that's just for a travel trailer. If you have a diesel pusher, it's going to cost you a lot more. Again, you just need to be aware of this. Storage fees. Storage fees can add up quick. In my case, I live on an acre of land in the county, so I can park my rig at my house. So I have no storage fees. But if I had to take it out somewhere in the Kansas City area, it runs between around $80 a month for outdoor storage or about $200 a month for covered storage. So we're going to do the simple one. We're going to say we're going to do uncovered storage, 12 months. That's $960. You better have that in your budget. Amenities. Now, this is kind of one of those ongoing expenses. When you first buy your rig, you're going to want to buy tablecloths for the picnic table. You're going to want to buy some camp chairs. You're going to want to buy some decorative lights, maybe a solo stove or whatever, because you want the camping experience to be yours. Your wife's going to buy a bedspread and some throw pillows and some rugs to dress it all up. I'm going to put that number about $500 a year. Now, it's going to be higher or lower. In my case, it's been a little bit higher because my wife controls that budget, that bucket of money in our budget, if you know what I mean. Generator. This is kind of a sore subject with me. I think if you get a generator that'll power is large enough to run your air conditioner, you're talking about at least $450 for one of the cheap ones. And you're going to get up to $3,000 or $4,000 easily. And if you're going to go boondocking, I would think a generator is just a requirement. It's so much cheaper than solar and inverters and batteries. But the choice is yours. I'm going to kind of leave this off the list because I think that's a very optional long-term purchase. So, but anyway, you need to be aware that if you're going to do some boondocking where you don't have any electricity, you may need a generator. Laundry. I know laundry sounds kind of nitpicking here, but let me tell you what. It costs about $10 a load. You go out for a couple-week trip with a family of 4, you're going to have to get the laundromat 3 or 4 times. And each time costs about $10. So I'm going to say you're going to go to the laundromat 10 times throughout the year. So that's $100. Just saying. Hitch. You're going to want a weight distribution and anti-sway hitch. And let me tell you, I have one and I appreciate it. And I'm glad I spent the money and got a good one. I'm going to put about $750 in this one for the first time out. Now this is going to last you forever. But you can go up and get a Propane hitch, or you can spend several $1,000s more if you want to. But I think the $750 hitch will do you just fine. Tolls. This is one I got burned on. There's one toll road where I go on. It usually costs me about $30. I took my trailer on it, hooked up to my truck. It cost me over $100. Now, it's not so much, I mean, I expected to pay the toll. I just didn't expect to pay so much more for my truck and trailer than I did for my truck. Anyway, lesson learned. Campsites. Okay, campsites run from $30 up to $150 a night. $30 for the state parks where you get electricity and water, and you got a dump station. $150 or more resort type where you have a full hookups and you have all the swimming pools and whatnot. So we're going to go on the low end at $30 a night, but $30 for a campsite, 30 nights, that's $900. So anyway, I don't know where you're going to fall and what you're going to deem as acceptable expenses or hidden expenses or unexpected expenses. But it could end up to be $3,000 or $4,000 or $5,000 a year easily based on the numbers that I came up with. So anyway, just make sure you budget it. Make sure these hidden expenses don't sneak up on you. So anyway, I think that'll wrap it up. I hope you liked the video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. And if you want to see more videos like this, please subscribe. I would appreciate it. And if you want to know when they come out, ring that bell so you get notified. So anyway, until we meet around the campfire, y'all take care now. Bye-bye.